What is up, YouTube? It's your girl Rochelle, and I'm back with another video. Thank you guys for tuning in, liking, sharing, and subscribing. You guys at bomb.com. In today's video, I am sharing with you guys how I prep for travel. I am prepared to travel in the month of June, and I want to share with you guys my thought process and how I plan so that I can try to cash flow as much of this trip as possible. Now, when I say cash flow, I mean use a credit card and then pay it off when I return, or use cash and track it all. Because this is a business trip, I am going to make sure that I'm ready. I want to share with you guys my plan. Let me know in the comments what you think about this type of video. It'll definitely be a different type of video for us. So if that's your thing, stick around. Okay, so I have my regular wallet binder and I have my travel binder. This is it as far as plans to take things with me. I don't plan on taking a whole lot of my cash envelopes and sinking funds with me. I plan to batch record before I leave so that I can still keep shelling out content while I'm on the move, moving and shaking. But you know, I may bring like one other binder, my sinking funds binder, but we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. But for now, we are focused on the travel. Okay, so just a little bit of background about the travel binder. You might be wondering, like, what is that? I got this whole concept from, I want to say, Kristen on Intentional Living here on YouTube, because she was the first person that I saw who had like a dedicated like set of envelopes just for her planned trips. Like, she's planning and she's saving for trips, multiple trips at the same time. And that is a thing, y'all. That is such a vibe. If you know where you want to travel for the next few months, it's a good idea to go ahead and start putting some money to the side for those things. That way, when it happens, you can actually just worry about having fun, enjoying the moment, and not having a whole lot of debt to return home to. And we've kind of been doing this travel thing. I've been doing this style of travel budgeting for years, but I didn't really call it a thing. So now I'm like, okay, this is my travel binder. But this is literally, Micah would laugh at me, y'all. Like, I gotta have him tell y'all some stories. Like, he literally would be looking at me like I was crazy on vacation, because I would be like, wait a minute, I'm going to pay cash for that. That's not going on the card. And he'd be like, are you serious, lady? Like, yes, honey. But anyway, let's start with the travel box. No, let's start with my wallet. So basically, I'm just going to do a count. I have my sinking funds tracker here, and I'm going to count how much money I have saved for this trip that I'm taking in this month. Oh, I couldn't even get it out. Okay, so first off, let's see how much I have in my cash envelope. And this is for me to get my nails done, and also to have spending money. So I have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 91, $92. So that is good. Since it's a business trip, I don't feel like I'm going to be going crazy, you know. We'll see. But I don't think it'll be too crazy. I'll try to get it in the shot for y'all. Okay, next up is groceries. It has $50 already right here, and I have more in here. Next is tips. It has $20. Next is eating out. It has $50. I tell you, this grass is the most cut grass ever. These people, they do not play about the grass. If it's one thing, the grass is going to be cut. So you will hear lawnmowers in every one of my videos. Next is miscellaneous. It also has $50. And this is not an international trip or anything. So we're not pushing for much. And then this is money for Eva and I to get our hair done. So 50, 150, 250. So 250. And I try to include that part, the getting cute hair, nails, toes, all that stuff, because we usually do get those things done before we travel. And I feel like it's, you know, it's an out-of-pocket expense that we don't always include in travel. So I'm just trying to be more cognizant of that, because that stuff adds up, especially when you have a kid. Whew, honey. Okay, and then I think that is it for, that is it for these categories. Now, let's see. So we have a total of 250 plus 92. So we have a total of $512 on hand to use right before travel to cover expenses for that. And this is my travel binder. And it has my business card. I own my own travel company, Actually Travels. I definitely took a hiatus and was not booking travel for the last 2 to 3 years because it's hard to book travel in a pandemic. But I am back. And so actuallytravels.com is now accepting new clients. Okay, so Actually Travels, this is my business envelope. Now, since this is a business trip, I did put a little bit of money here, but honestly, all of these envelopes pretty much are going to be used for this business trip. So Actually Travels has $40. I can see it from here. I don't even know if I'm going to take the cash out, so we can set that to the side. Okay. Then eating out. Okay, so this is the thing. I'm like, I don't know how much to save. I don't know. How much money do you need to feed 2 people for 2 weeks? I don't know. But eating out has 51, 120, 140, 160, 170, 175, 180, 185, 190, 195, 200. I feel like that's not enough. I don't know. Like, we are not going to a whole bunch of sit-down dinners every night. We'll do dinner, maybe. Of course, like a cute dinner, me and her. I guess, but we'll follow the deals. I don't know. We have a couple places saved. Like, we know we want to get some tacos because we're going to California. We know we want to get some soul food. We're trying to get the things that we can't really get in Hawaii. So, they're not really known for their soul food here. Okay, travel miscellaneous has $20 because something always happens. Then excursions. We do have one thing that we want to do that we'll need to buy tickets for, and it has $5, $10, $15, $20, $25. I have to look that up and see how much it actually costs, but I'm not too worried. Even if it comes to more than $25, it won't be that expensive. Then tips is next. Tips has a lot of ones on purpose for obvious reasons, and it has 10. Wait, how much do we have for excursions? 25. Tips has 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and $35. It's like they're only cutting grass by me. It cannot possibly be any more grass. Okay, so that is tips. And what I might do, should I swap it out? I feel like, let's do this. See, this is what I do. I will take money and prep it, so to speak. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus a 10. We will do that. So it'll throw my numbers off a little bit, but in the end, it's still the same. Same amount of money. Just that we putting some over here. And I do that so that, this will be my everyday carry wallet. So I'm not going to have a whole lot of money on me every day. This will be in a safe. Okay. Alrighty. Then next is airports. It has $10. We actually have it very good. Like, our airport is open air, chill. Once you go through agricultural and TSA, you're good to go. So I do want to put some more money towards airports. We'll move it around after we do our count, because I know that we'll probably want to get something to eat, even though our meal is included with our ticket. Like, they actually are going to feed us, because flights from Hawaii, they're long. They're all at least 5 hours. And so they have to feed us. But I heard the food is not that good. So, I want to have a backup plan, because one thing I don't do is hungry on a plane. Sorry. And I have to stay hydrated also. Okay, next is gas, which has 50, 100, 120, 140, 160, 165. And that also covers Uber, Lyft, whatever. Because I'm not renting a car. I just don't have it in me to do all of that. Not this time. I'm going for easy. Plus, like California, you gotta pay for parking and stuff everywhere. My goodness, it feels like Hawaii. Looking at these prices. Okay, and then gifts, I can see it. It just has the $120 bill. Yeah, and that is in case I want to buy a souvenir. That's a weird looking too. It's because I'm not turned. Okay, and then I'll come back to this blank paper. Then vacation. This is to cover or put. This is how I pay for our hotel, flight, all that type of stuff. I just throw money in here every time I can, and then I take it all out once a month, once every 2 months, and throw it on the card that I use to pay for this. So $50, $70, $90, $100. I already took out $360 the other day and put it on the card. So that is how I just slow pay the stuff down so that by the time I actually take the trip, it should be covered. It should be paid for. Okay, so we said vacation has $100. Then I have my location-based envelopes. This is how I plan for travel, different trips at the same time. So Mexico, it just has $20. I think that's the $20 I had left over from when we went to Mexico. But we will start to beef these up. Travel is empty. Baltimore is empty. Hawaii is empty because we like to island hop. We just did that a few months ago. That was fun. And then Texas has 40. It's usually my layover state. Okay. So now let's add it all up. See how much we got, y'all. Normally I would have pulled all the cash out because I do feel like that is way more fun, but what's 40 plus 200 plus 20 plus 25 plus 35 plus 10 plus 165 plus 20 plus 100 plus 20 plus 40 plus 92 plus 250 plus 50 plus 20 plus 50 plus 50. Okay. So I just wanted to double check my math, and it is right. We have a total of $1,187 saved, and I'm hoping that this will cover at least most of our spending, our everyday spending. And that is how I do it. This is how I prep for my trip. So now what I want to do is prep my wallet for the first phase. And that is, the first phase is definitely like the running around and stuff. So I want to make sure I have enough to buy snacks. I got $50 for groceries, food, whatever. I have tip money for if I take a taxi. Eating out has $50, so that should be good. Then I have $50 in miscellaneous stuff because, like, I think I have to buy like random stuff like rubber bands, something, I don't know. And then we have our hair money. So I'm feeling pretty good with this amount on me. And the new hack that Eva and I are going to try, this is going to be our first time attempting it, is, y'all, we are not going to check any bags. We are going to try and do a carry-on for all of our luggage. And I am excited. I'm excited. Oh, and the other thing I'm going to do is, I know I told you guys, this is why I got to stop switching up on y'all. Budgets are made to be changed, right? I have these gift cards. You know, every time you guys use my fetch code, I get a gift card. You know, they add up over time. So I have 2 Safeway gift cards that are $50 each. So this is $100. So at first I thought I would leave these here with Micah in case he wanted to buy anything. But Micah doesn't like hard. I don't know. I'm going to run it by him passively, and he'll be like, hey, do you want to use this to buy your food while we're gone? Or do you want me to take it with us? Because I found out that the stores, the Safeway stores, were bought out by Vons in California, and so at least the part of California that we're going to. And so I'm going to see if I can use these. I already looked it up online. They said they're accepted, and so we're going to see if this can help save us some money, y'all. So I am excited about this. So I'm just going to fold these up. So I pull from the gift card bag all the time. Like, sometimes I use it to pay for gifts, sometimes I use it for us, and this is one of those times. And this is why I love Fetch. And by printing them out and not going ahead and adding the codes in right away as soon as I get them, I just find that I'm able to be more intentional and use it and make it really count. So $100 in groceries. I just gave myself $100 in grocery money. Hopefully, we're going to see if this plan works. And worst case scenario, if it doesn't work, when I come back home, I get to spend $100 in groceries without having to break the bank. But okay, I think I am all ready for my trip. I will check in with you guys from time to time and let you know how my spending is going, because this is hard. You know, if you know me, you know me. You know your girl is a natural spender, okay? So that is the reason why I try to put a lot of thought and effort into this, because I know I've seen the benefits. The old me would have just swiped it okay, and just not even thought about it until I got home. But I don't like that. I love coming home and being like, oh, that was a nice trip, and not having a huge bill to come home to. So let me know in the comments if you thought this was helpful for preparing for travel. And that's it for today with us and the lawnmower. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace, love, and budgets.